Shalom Yeladim, Parashat Terumah. This is where everything comes together. After Hashem took the Jewish people out of Egypt, the miracle in Yam Suf, the man, the love Hashem showed us on Har Sinai when He gave us the mitzvot, the Torah, all those extra mitzvot that turn us into good human beings. Hashem said to Moshe, I want a home in between the Jewish people. I want a home where people could come and pray. The Jewish people could feel that I am in between all of them. Like a Bet Knesset, but different. It's going to be called a Mishkan. Mishkan is temporary. What does that mean, temporary? It means it doesn't last for a long time because the Jewish people were traveling in the desert. They kept on going from one place to the other. So they need something that they can break down, travel with, pick up and carry, and then fix it up again. And then when Hashem told them to travel again, to do it again, break it down and travel and fix it again, and on and on and on until they get to Eretz Yisrael. And Bezrat Hashem, they'll be able to build the Beit HaMikdash. So this is what Hashem told Moshe to do. I want you to collect money, tzedakah, from the Jewish people and tell them you're building a home for Hashem, a Mishkan, and we're going to build the Mishkan, and we're going to make some beautiful things in the Mishkan. We're going to talk about every single little piece over there. And slowly, we're going to show how great it is. So number one, Moshe told the Jewish people, I want you to give me whatever you can, give me tzedakah so we can build the Mishkan. And when the Jewish people heard Mishkan, a home for Hashem, they got very excited, and everyone gave whatever they had to tzedakah to Moshe. We want to build that Mishkan. People gave gold, everything, all their treasure, the most precious things they gave to Moshe to build the Mishkan. People gave gold, people gave silver, people gave bronze or copper. That's what the penny is made out of. It's like a brown metal. People gave leather, different types of leather. People gave different types of beautiful cloth. People gave jewelry, diamonds. People gave oil, people gave spices. And Moshe was going to use everything to build the Mishkan. And we're going to talk about it piece by piece. So first, Hashem said we need a box, a chest for the Torah. So Moshe made a gold box, then a wood box, and another gold box. He put the luchot, the tablets, with the 10 special mitzvot and a scroll of Torah inside of it. He made a beautiful rim around it, 2 beautiful poles, and angels, golden angels that looked at each other. Whenever Hashem was happy with the Jewish people, they would look at each other. And when Hashem was not happy with the Jewish people, they would look away from each other. Here they are. Probably means Hashem was happy. And the Kohen would go visit, the Kohen Gadol would visit that special place once a year on Yom Kippur, and he would would pray a special tefillah. We'll talk about it. I will talk about it as the weeks go along. It was the most beautiful and gorgeous place. Very, very holy. It was called the Kodesh HaKodashim, the Holy of Holies. Well, I'm going to show you a little bit in just a little bit how it looks like. Next was a table. Now, it didn't look like a regular table, but this is the way the halot looked like. The halot looked like a U, like this. They looked like a U, and they would slide them in every Friday afternoon. The Kohanim would bake them on Friday afternoon. Friday night, they would slide the new ones in, take the old ones out, and they would eat the old ones. Now, the thing about the old ones was, the beauty, it was, when they took it out to eat it, a week later, it was just as warm, yummy, and fresh like the second it came out of the oven. Now, usually I know if I leave bread out for a whole week, it's going to turn hard. It's going to turn moldy, green, yucky. But not like that. The miracle of the Mishkan was that the bread always stayed fresh, yummy, and warm, just as if it came out of the oven. Next was the menorah. No, not a Hanukkah, the menorah. The menorah was gorgeous. It had beautiful cups on top, 7 of them with one in the middle, the shamash, right in the middle, and then beautiful buttons and flowers going down. Now, some say it was rounded, and some say it was like a triangle. But either way, the the candles would light towards the middle. So the three on the left would face the middle, the three on the right would face the middle, and the light would come up like that with one straight line up all the way to the top of the Mishkan and light up the entire Mishkan, but also the entire Bnei Israel could see that light going up to the sky. It was amazing. The Kohen would come at the end of the day, would put oil in all of the cups and light it. He would light it would come up from on top. We're going to talk more about it as the weeks go along, and light it, and it would be beautiful light. Next was the outside of the Mishkan, wooden beams covered in gold with a gold pole that goes around. I want you to pay attention to these poles over here. This is where the curtain was going to go. So first, it was going to be a curtain on top, different color curtain with pictures of the angels on it. And there'd be more curtain, different types of curtain on top, one on top of the other, 10 types of curtains. And this is how it looked like from on top. So here is the first curtain when you enter. Here would be the second curtain. This would be called the Kodesh, the holy area. Only the Kohanim could go in. And in the back would be the Holy of Holy, the Kodesh HaKodeshim, where the Aron is, where the chest with the angels, with the Torah inside of it. So it would look something like this. If you would take out one wall from the Mishkan, it would look gorgeous just like this. You'd come in, here's the table, here's the menorah, here's the mizbeach for the spices. We'll talk more about that later. And here would be the curtain, and here would be the Aron. It would look gorgeous just like this. The curtain that's blocking the Aron had pictures of the angels looking at each other. And the Kohen would come in up until that spot, and he would do a special tefillah on Yom Kippur. Outside of the Mishkan was a mizbeach made of copper. The copper is the metal that we make a penny out of. It's like a brownish metal. And over here we would go up the ramp and give presents to Hashem. We would give the animals, the sheep, the goats, the cows. I would give it every day. We'd give on Rosh Chodesh. We'd give on the holiday special korbanot gifts to Hashem. It was a beautiful building. Now, next week we're going to talk more, and the week after we're going to talk more about it. It was just a beautiful place, and it's so sad that we don't have a Mishkan or a Beit HaMikdash these days. But what we do have is a Beit Knesset. And what I found amazing was when Moshe told the Jewish people were going to build a home for Hashem, everyone gave everything they had because they realized that Hashem's house is really our home, and they realized the beauty of having a gorgeous home for Hashem, a gorgeous place to pray. And when we build a Beit Knesset, we spend so much money. Our parents, our grandparents spent so much money to make the Beit Knesset look gorgeous and stunning, because we all know how important and precious a Beit Knesset is. And of course, we all know how holy it is and how important it is to behave when we go there and to treat it with respect. A lot of us, we're going to be listening to the Megillah in Beit Knesset next week. We're going to be we're going to be visiting on the holidays. Of course, we always have to be on top behavior because we know it's Hashem's home, and we have to treat it with respect. Okay, we'll talk more about the Mishkan next week. Shalom, Yeladim.